Good Monday night, everyone. RLSA got a big game for you today. Well, tonight, that is. We got the Elite versus the Bandits. Now, this is a pretty important game that we got going on. The Bandits need to win this game to clinch a playoff spot. And if they lose, the Wingdings must also lose for the Bandits to make it. So, very important game for them. What do you got for predictions for me, Rich?
Uh, well, these teams have been fighting for playoff spots all season. Obviously, Elite being a little bit higher of a team, but I don't know. Zevin under their offense and defense, I think might be just a little too hard for the Bandits to compete with. I'm gonna say 4-1 Elite.
4-1 Elite. I think that sounds pretty good. I know Honored Knight has been putting in the time, but I think I'm on board with you on that one. But I'll give him a game 6. So I'll say 4-2 Elite.
I've been very good with predictions this season. I think I'm I want to say 50-9 or something like that. So I mean, if you want to switch back to the 4-1, I'd be glad to have you on this side.
I'll stick with my 4-2. I like a couple more games just played, makes it a little bit more interesting.
Of course, yeah.
All right, we are launching it up. I hope you are ready for the most scuffed game, or this most scuffed stream you will ever see in your life, because I'm running it, and it's going to be bad, so we'll see how it goes. I think we're waiting for Luke to jump in, and here we go.
Game 1.
Game 1. Oh, actually, I need to... Oops. All right. Looking like a pretty decent start here. Oh, shoot. Do you know how to get rid of the... Oh, it's probably B on my controller. Gotta get rid of this director stuff. There we go. All right. That should look a little better, hopefully. People don't have me stream if they want it nice and smooth, but here we go. And, what a save from Zev, keeping their composure. That's what we like to see. We got an own goal from the Bandits here. That's just not how you want to start off game 1.
Yeah, that's definitely not a great start to a playoff deciding matchup, but I'm sure they'll bounce back as they already have a nice fake kickoff. Shows that their comms are working tonight at least.
Yeah, being able to bounce back from a mistake in game 1, it's all just goes down to how strong your mental facilities are. We'll be able to see how they handle that, if they can keep their composure and basically just let that one go. There's plenty of time left with just under 4 minutes here. Pretty good challenge there in the corner. Nice bump. Pass back to under. He takes good control over into the corner, but gets his boost taken. Good communication there to let Zev take it, but not the touch he was looking for. He got a good clear out here, waiting for the bait out from Honored Knight. 0 boost, not much he can do, but a bit of a double commit. Let's see if Under can put it in.
Oh, that was a smart touch from Honored Knight there, as he didn't want to hit it too hard to hit it right back into Under, but he hit it softly enough that it was too far from Under and right to Luke.
Yeah, it was good patience from him there. If Under went just a little bit quicker, I think it would probably have been a secured goal, but well, we'll see if they can get that chance again and capitalize on it for the next chance. And Under is able to do just that. He sees that he has an open net, good control, and puts it on and capitalizes, putting them up 2 with 2:53 left.
Yeah, that's just a mistake from the Bandits there, as one was already pushing and another one pushed up in a really risky situation, and you only really want to go for risk if you know that you have a teammate back. And that's another goal for Elite. Under, putting in 2 early goals already, and it's not even halfway through the game.
Yeah, they're really capitalizing on all that pressure. Just good control, nice flick, showing or seeing that they have the opportunity to get the goal and just putting it in. That's exactly what you got to do. Decent kickoff back into the side of the Elites. Honored Knight trying to just get it to his teammate, but a bump, little miscommunication there. Good challenge, trying to keep that pressure up, but Honored Knight's a little bit too slow, and Under's able to get the 50. And they have good pressure here. Tries to keep control with a slight pass back, but Under just wasn't there to follow it. We'll see what they can do here, keeping it in the corner. If you keep the ball in the corner, Rich, then it won't go into your net.
That's sure, but do they really need to put it in the net when they're up 3-0 right now, and possibly 4-0? What a save! Starts a counterattack as well.
Yeah, it was a great save from them. Let's see if they're able to finish this one off. A little bit light on the touch there. I think Honored Knight was hoping for a bit more powerful of a shot, but an open net, and this just gets them right back. They are here to play. They say a minute and 45 left. We can still win this. Down 2. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, don't exactly know what Zev was doing there. I mean, to be fair, I don't think anybody really expected Honored Knight to perfectly catch that and bring it around, but I mean, I don't blame him.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when you have that 3-goal cushion, you can get a little bit relaxed in your challenges and keeping up that pressure, staying behind that ball. But let's hope that it doesn't go to their head and they can keep the lead, and we'll see how the rest of this game goes.
Yeah, as Luke will put another one in. It's 3-2, and they're making the comeback. I was gonna say for the Bandits that they've been getting some soft touches, and they're not really putting anything on net. But good pass there by Honored Knight, and gets past the defense, and it seems like a couple of whiffs from Elite, and this team is right back in it.
Yeah, Honored Knight was able to not only get the pass mid to his teammate, but he got the bump too, stopping Elite from getting back to the ball. But a big clear here, not in yet. Good control touch from Honored Knight to leave for his teammate. And we'll see if they can turn this pressure into a tied-up goal. Luke with the pass off the wall, but they just cannot. Elite cannot put it in. Good pressure, and they finish it off. The fake double tap, allowing Zev to capitalize, scoring that goal with a nice shot past 2 of them. What a great play from him.
It was only a matter of time before all that pressure caught up to the Bandits. But there's still 34 seconds left. It's not over for the Bandits. Don't panic yet. As Zev almost gets an own goal, not of his liking, but
yeah, 4-2 with just under 20 seconds left. They got to find a goal here in the next couple seconds to have time to create a scoring opportunity before it is over, but that touch into the corner might just do it for this game 1.
It certainly will.
And that is it for game 1. Let's see, that was
Elite
and Tate. There we go. Nice.
Elite taking the game 1 lead. Now, I think everybody knows that game 1 is never really a true sight of how the series is going to go. So if I'm the Bandits, I'm not panicking. It's game 1. You have to test out each other's play styles. And one of the Bandits' biggest motos So they play the first couple of games to have some fun, get your fun in there. This league is all about fun anyways, and they want to test out how the other team's play styles are going to be. So this is the Bandit style, and I expect them to kind of catch up in the next couple games. So I think this is going to be a lot closer than some people think.
Yeah, that own goal at the start there, I mean, it could have definitely affected them. That would have put them down only one goal, which would have relieved some of that pressure late in that game. But we'll see how they handle coming into the next game here. And we'll go like that. And
Game 2 here. Game 2 is a pretty important game. I think it's overlooked sometimes because either one team can take a really dominant 2-0, or the other team can kind of show that it's going to be an even series.
yeah, if they can if Bandits here can keep control of the ball and kind of capitalize on those scoring opportunities, just making it awkward for the Elite, I think they'll definitely have a better chance. But it's those throwaway plays where you just kind of hit the ball just to hit it, giving up pressure. It makes you use more boost than you want. And whatever team just keeps control of that ball and gets it in the net, obviously, is the team that's going to win.
Yeah. Elite putting on some pressure here. What a save by Honored Knight there. Don't know if he knew Under was going to be there, but Elite with a bunch of pressure, and maybe Honored Knight just had a feeling that Under was going to push there, and he ended up making a really nice touch.
Yeah, he's been putting on some good saves, even in game 1. A couple of clutch saves. As long as he can keep that up and then turn it around, get a couple shots on their net, then that is definitely what they're going to be looking to do. Luke here getting a good 50, but then he gets bumped out, leaving Honored Knight in a possible 2v1 situation. But Zev just gets a touch a bit too high, still in their side, so they might be able to keep up this pressure and find a scoring opportunity. And Under almost had the crazy angle, but just missed it. He might be kicking himself for that one. And what a good pass. Middle double touch to his teammate Honored Knight, who is there. Trusted it completely, and that was a great finish.
Wow. That was just a bunch of good plays happening right there, and you felt eventually one of them was going to go in. Under with a close double tap there. Unfortunately misses, but Bandits coming in with a nice passing play, showing why they're a good team together. That was a really nice pass from Luke.
Yeah, seeing that connection is, a bit of a whiff there from Zev. Not exactly what you want to see, but a great challenge from Under, and Luke was pushed up a little bit too far, maybe too much trust in his team, and that allowed the Elite to tie it up with 3 minutes left at 1-1.
Yeah, it's another case of one of those situations where you push up too far. It's not going to go well for your team if you take a big risk by putting too much pressure on. It's leaving nobody back, and open nets are definitely a thing in this game. What a play for there from Zev, but could not get by. Under saves his own shot. Oh my. And Luke will put it in, making it 2-1. And that was just a bunch of emotions right there. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. Under saving his own shot. That's not what you want to see. And then Luke coming in to put this game at 2-1.
Yeah. And then they just bring it back right away off the kickoff. A good kill there from Zev with a slight pop out to his teammate. Under gets a nice looking double touch, styling it out. Honored Knight pushed up a little bit too far there. You got to either challenge or just go back to defend and try and get a touch on that double tap. But great job for them to just keep going and get that game tied up.
Yeah, this looks like a clip fest right now with the amount of nice style shots we're hitting right now.
Honored Knight wasn't able to get the flick he was looking for there. Maybe he was just potentially going for a low 50, but what I really like to see is when one teammate baits the ball out and then the other one is right behind to follow up on that touch. And, ooh, Zev with an absolute banger of a bouncer. And there it goes. A great pass from his teammate, and Zev knew just where to put that past both defenders. Great job finding the back of the net.
Great passing play by Elite. Every goal of this game has been pretty nice, so these aren't no ordinary goals we're seeing.
Yeah, it's definitely good goals. They'll definitely go on the highlight reel for sure. We'll see who can take this game. It's 3-2. Elite are up. Honored Knight missing that just by a hair. Let's see if they can keep this pressure going and find the back of the Elite's net. Luke's taking it off the ceiling. Not much boost to do anything more than that. Bit of a pass to Zev, and he goes for the pinch. The Cookser pinch, but just not nearly the amount of power he was hoping for.
Yeah. And Zev's put on the shot. Good demo there by Under. And
great
play by Zev there.
Great follow-up by Zev. You said it, Rich. He gets the touch here to keep the play active, and then zero boost. Bit of a doomsy dish there, able to finish it off. He sees the net is open, and he puts it in, getting it 4-2 with 52 seconds left.
Yeah.
Do you think Bandits are able to tie this one up, Rich?
I don't know. This is when Elite have the momentum, they are a very strong team, so we've seen them make some comebacks before, so we're gonna have to see how this goes. But it's not looking very likely with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, I think I'm on board with you. It's always possible to see that something crazy, but I'm gonna say with this great dunk from Under, going over the defender with a nice dunk and putting them up 3 goals with 13 seconds left. I'm going to say this game 2 goes to the Elite.
I'm going to agree with that as well. But Bandit's trying to put on another goal, and it's not going to happen. But Elite with an open net miss as well. Under will clean it up and make it 6-2-2.
Yeah, 1 second left. Let's see if they add insult to injury and get a kickoff goal here. But obviously, impossible to get 4 goals in 1 second unless you are cheating or hacking. So I'm going to say Elite take this one as soon as this ball touches the ground. Going back to Rule 0 or Rule 1, depending on who you are, nobody's keeping it up. And we have an Elite victory.
And yeah, that will be game 2 final, and Elite will take the lead 2-0. That's a pretty big win for Elite. Bandits, I think they might want to rethink their game plan.
Yeah, we're going to get a bit of a server reset here. I know some of the players were asking for that, possibly a little bit of lag coming from them. So going into the next game here, it will be game 3.
Yeah, this is also another big game. Each game of these series are really big, but game 3, I think, is probably the biggest game in the whole series, other than obviously a series-winning game. Because game 3, if you're down 2-0, you have to be very careful this game, or else this series could easily very easily slip away from you.
Yeah, absolutely. If you go down this game, you got to reverse sweep in a best of 7, which is very difficult to do. If you're able to get a win here, you're only down 1 game, and getting those next 3 is definitely could be easier. So we'll see what the Bandits are able to do here. Maybe they shook off the nerves, and we'll see if they're able to keep this pressure up and get the win.
Yeah.
Luke with a clear out down to the other side of the field. He's waiting on that boost. Not sure if he'll get it. Good challenge there, even with low boost, just to keep that pressure up. But under, bit of a miss. Gets a good clear out. Is Luke able to catch this? Yes, he is. But Zev gets a good read, a nice shot. Nike swoosh in the goal. And they get up 1-0 in Game 3 with 3:49 left.
Yeah, that's a stinger for the Bandits there, but you have to keep a positive mental attitude. You can't let one goal dictate the whole series. You have to come back strong. You have to try and cut down on a little bit of the mistakes, and that's always very fixable. But most importantly, you need to hit the back of the net. So if the Bandits can do that, which they're very capable of, this is a very good offensive team right here. They're putting on a nice shot close there. But as I was going to say, the Bandits are a very good offensive team, and they know how to put goals in the back of the net. So if they can just start rolling and not do stuff like that.
Yeah, you hate to see it. That's some miscommunication there. Luke went over trying to get that maybe a team pinch, trying maybe to get some control, but it spills out mid for the Elite, and they are able to just put it into an open net, which honestly is the most difficult shot that you can make in Rocket League. So good job for them.
Yes.
Honored Knight going for a nice fake here. Possibly gets it past 2, but no, Zev is still there. He's going quick. Both of them up the wall. Some miscommunication there from them. Good demo with a possible for open shot here. Plays it behind him. Bars in, but then he actually saves it coming out. Honored Knight is able to get back. Goes into the corner to grab that boost. And trying to stay behind this ball and keep the possession of it. Luke coming in. Honored Knight not able to get that demo. That would have been a goal if he was able to get that. But they keep the pressure up. And a bit of an overcommit there from under. But Honored Knight is able to come back. I'm sorry, Luke, rather. Honored Knight is able to come back and make the save. But it's just not enough.
And yeah, it's just the Elite's offense and their firepower. It's seeming to be a little too much for the Bandits. Now, on the bright side, though, there's never really a bright side to losing. But if they do lose, they're not eliminated yet. They just need the ERADs, which I would hope that you know a lot about. Need to defeat the Wingdings, and the Bandits would make the playoffs. And honestly, no matter how the Bandits end the season, I think that they've ended this season on a really, really impressive run, considering that they were projected to be a bottom team in the league, and they've been outperforming and setting some teams recently. So no matter how this series or this week ends tonight, you have to appreciate what the Bandits are doing. And they have picks in the future, and they have young people right now.
Yeah, they definitely have a chance to still make playoffs, and a good pass and finish. Good team play here from the Elites. But going back to the Bandits, they might just chalk this one up to another loss and just try and go to the next game and get that reverse sweep. But like you said, even if they don't win here, it's possible they can still make the playoffs and have plenty more upsets in the playoffs to get one of the higher spots. But I think they definitely outperformed their own expectations, and they'll only go up from here.
Yeah,
It was a
you
good.
gotta.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say you gotta try and. Oh, uh,
And Luke left the game. I'm not sure if he realizes that they're.
maybe he's doing a car switch, maybe, but you
It's possible. I mean, maybe he's just looking for
and
going to the next game. I mean, you're down 5, make
and
that 6-0,
ever,
but
yeah, that it seemed to be a car change. He's now in the Fennec. You're not supposed to do that mid game. Uh, Obviously, if he does leave for the entire max, he would get the 3 game suspension. But he joined back, so I'm sure he's fine. But to any other people watching that, I don't think you're allowed to do car changes mid series. So, well, I mean mid game, should I say?
yeah, maybe it's possible he thought that. Oh, and maybe the car change was exactly what he needed because Luke comes back in the Fennec with good control, says, "Get out of my way, Honored Knight. I'm scoring this. I am a Fennec main." And 6-1, he is looking to come back strong in game 4. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah. Um, Zev trying to make it 7-1, and he will get the Brazil on. Really, that was a really nice double tap.
It was. They are warmed up. They said, we're looking to finish this in the next game. No mercy. Getting the Brazil. And they aren't looking to go to the next game just yet. They want to score as much as they can and try and get their opponent's spirits down as low as they can get them.
Yeah. And this is not what I would assume Bandits are hoping for in this series, unless if they're just playing with the elite as they will score another goal, and Zev will be scoring his 5th goal of the game. That is always insane to see people score 3 to 4 goals, and he is scoring 5, and that game will be over in a soundly 8-1 victory for Elite.
Yeah, it's. I'm not sure if you know. Have there been any reverse sweeps in RLSA history?
Actually, that conversation has been brought up many times as teams have been leading 3-0, which I think all of those teams have been swept already. But no, there has not. There has not been a single reverse sweep. There has been a 2-0 or a best out of 5 reverse sweep, but other than that, no, there has not been one.
All right. Well, then Bandits would be making history here if they are able to get the reverse sweep. I think we're just waiting for Luke here to join back. And then we will go into game 4. Potential sweep here, but we'll see. I mean, when you're up 3-0 and on match point, some teams can get complacent and just kind of start to mess around. So we will see if the Elite are able to finish it off or if they try and go for some clips. And we have Under and Zev both in meme cars. We got Under with the I don't even know the name of that car, but it's the one that has the like little claws on it. And then I'm pretty sure for Zev that is the oh man. I forget what that's called. But anyways, they, as I was saying, they are definitely confident coming into this game 4, looking
Oh,
to go for some some clips, some memes, and we'll see if the Bandits can capitalize on this chance.
pretty interesting card choice as Zev is in the Proteus
Yes, that's
and
what it's called.
Under is in the wait
No,
no
yeah. Switch at
yeah. So sorry, Zev is in the Gizmo and Under is in
Gizmo,
the
the
Proteus.
Proteus.
So
Yes.
this is a pretty interesting card change. I would go ecstatic if they hit something else as they almost do immediately.
If
As I say,
if those claws were sticking out just a little bit more, then I think Under would have had that goal. But possible he's not used to how short his little arms are. So we'll see what they can pull off here. I know they are feeling real good coming into this. All they got to do is win 1. So they're not feeling too much pressure. We'll see if that confidence goes to their head and they take a loss here. But if not, then that just shows you how confident they are winning this game and going into the playoffs.
yeah, this card change reminds me of either the Wingdings from last season with Chase and JS Alabaz going into the mercs every here and then. But the thing was, they were actually good in the mercs. Like they would main the merc at times, so they would they'd be pretty good in it. And also a shout out to Justified Scarab, my team last year. We against the Bandits, actually, ironically, we went to go in our. Oh my goodness, that's in the net.
That it is. So the meta, if you did not know this, is if you just pass it to the other team and you let them own goal, it works way more often than you could even imagine, as we can see right here. He said, I'm going to pass it to you and you score it for me to make me look good. And they are up 1-0 with 2.5 left.
Yeah. You gotta. I'm not gonna lie. If you're playing some Gizmos and some Proteuses, you kind of have to take a W here. Oh, so it's gonna be pretty embarrassing.
Yeah,
But
so it's possible that it might mess up the elite. Ooh, they're getting a good pinch goal. Luke able to put the pressure on and capitalize on it, saying, Under, I'm going to pinch this with you into your own net. Bar down with no bounce. That is a beautiful challenge there. You know, it's could be detrimental to the elite with the change in how their cars look. They might not be able to hit the ball exactly how they want to. But when it comes to the Bandits looking at these cars, it can just get in your head. And you're not used to seeing them hit the ball, so you might not know exactly where it's going, and it could be tougher to read. So big brain plays here for sure.
yeah, I mean the ceiling.
And
oh my
Luke, off the ceiling, low boost, is able to read the touch from Zev here. Air rolls to get the dunk, and it is now 2-1. Bandits are up, and they say, you can take your dumb cars and put them in your own goal, because that's what they did.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Interesting dunk there, but it was nice as we have another open net. Oh, and gets a missed touch there.
Yeah, Luke was trying to style on him a little bit with the air roll. He had the open net, but like we said earlier in the stream, it is the most difficult shot in Rocket League to hit is an open net. You can see it all the way up from the RLSA level to the RLCS level. Everybody misses open nets, just like Honored Knight does here. And Zev going for the good flick, but the crazy save, the great read. he is not Luke is not affected by the difference in their cars at all. Gets a great block and finishes it off to put them up 2 with 42 seconds left. So, Rich, I got a question for you. If Elite lose here, do you think that they switch back to their other cars, or do you think they keep the ones they have now?
Oh, they'll switch back. That's the way that you're supposed to do it. If you have a brain, is if you get cocky and you have a car switch, and you don't necessarily get dominated, but you get beated. Beated. That's not a word. You get beat pretty good, because I think this game is a lot closer than it looks. Or no, should I say it's a lot. The Bandits have been playing a much better game than Elite, in my opinion. So I don't think
for sure.
I don't think the Bandits should be only winning by 3-2. But there's 9 seconds left, so let me stop talking and focus on this gameplay.
Yeah, it makes you wonder: were they able to potentially take this game if Honored Knight can get a clear out and Zev can't read it? All this ball needs to do is touch the ground, which it does, and the Bandits win, taking their first win for this series. Rich, what did you think of that game?
Well, one, that's what the Elite deserve. You can't just go against the Bandits and wear the Proteus and win like that. So you're not going to do that to a team that has the offense and the capabilities to win games. So don't undermine them. That was a mistake by Elite, and I honestly think this is going to be a lot harder of an ending than it would have been if they just swept. The reason I say that is because the Bandits can change this into momentum. They can turn this into fuel their game, because one win can turn into 2 wins, into 3 wins, and easily become 4 wins. So at least that's how it is for ranked, for me at least. But yeah, the Elite better watch out. This is not going to be an easy ending anymore.
Absolutely. So looks like we got unders in another meme car. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure if Zev's in a meme car. It looks like the Knight Rider car, I'm thinking. We'll see here in a second.
And the car that Under is in the Venom. That is the Venom is never a bad car, though. It's basically just a skinnier Octane if you really think about it. So
yeah, it can be a bit tough to read with how the wheels are set up, but if you got the skills to pay the bills, then it doesn't matter. And they miss the open net. They took a book out of the Bandits playbook here, missing that open net. Unfortunate. So they're still up 3-1. So you got to wonder, are they still going to just kind of mess around here, or do you think they're going for the win?
The thing is, when you play a player like Zev, he control at times. So I have a feeling he may keep this up just for a little bit, but not too long. I think if it really gets serious in this game, then I think if they take any, like, if they're losing at any point in this game, I think they're going to take it a little more serious, because 3-2 is just basically imagining it as only 1-0. So, I mean, but Zev will put it in. What a play from Elite there.
Yeah, that was a great capitalization on that scoring opportunity. A good flick from Under, deciding to go onto the backboard with that flick instead of just trying to go right into the net, because he knew his teammate was right there behind him to back him up. He said, "I got you, just pass it to me, and I will put it in."
Yeah, that is that was a really nice shot, but oh no.
Possible open net here, but Zev just not able to put it in. Gets a good bump there. And he gets a good clear out. Luke taking control of this with full boost, maybe going for a bump, but does not get it. And then the clear comes out. A demo here, but Zev is not there to take the shot, and almost an own goal there, but the pass back. Luke says, thanks for the pass, buddy. I'm putting it in your net. Oh, I thought he touched it. He didn't touch it. He just completely missed it.
And it's catching up to the elite. And we have seen so many series time and time again where teams will get overconfident and they will start to choke leads. We don't have to talk about it when it comes to Defenders versus Fire because that's a prime example of it. But Elite will put it in the back of the net. And Under with a really nice shot there.
Yeah, really great speed that he had on that one. He says, you know what, you can score off of my teammate's miss, but I'm going to take revenge for him and put it in your goal to put us up 1 goal. It's 2-1. I really think if Elite just focus on what they're doing here instead of trying to mess around, they would take this win. But, you know, they might just not be that worried about it.
Yeah. You know, if you're the Bandits here, I think you really have to think about it. The Elite, they're not playing. There's no way that they can play at full capability with the cars they are in. It's just the Bandits need to play smart, but it's just not happening. Elite scoring again.
Yeah, Luke went for the challenge there while his teammate was upfield, still not behind him, which is okay if you get a good 50, a beneficial 50. But if you just get beat and leave an open net, then you get scored on, and that's what we saw.
Yeah. This is a must score now. You have to score if you're the Bandits. Your season potentially on the line if you do not win this game. So, but Luke will not let it be that easy. 3-2 Elite.
Luke said, Rich, I hear exactly what you're saying. You want us to score now? I will do it. Here you go. Only down 1 with 1 minute and 47 seconds left. There's plenty of time to tie this up and take the lead. If Luke can get he was going for the dunk there. That would have been nice and clean. Almost repetitive of what he did earlier, but the Elite was able to save that one. And Luke almost left an open net, but a little miscommunication from the Elite. That could have been bad for the Bandits. But Luke!
What a play!
Luke coming alive here in Game 5. The flick to the control, to the flick again to finish it. A 1v2 to tie them up. Luke says, I am not letting this game go just yet.
And, well, what a play there. Luke, like you said, coming alive in this last game, not letting this team go out without a fight. And I may be, like, out of this world when I say this, but my opinion, that was a top 10 goal of the season if the Bandits win this game and possibly win this series. What a momentum shifter that is. What a play by Luke there.
Yeah, he really clutched up on that one to tie this up. Now let's just see if they can hold this tie and potentially get another goal to take this win, sending us into Game 6, which I'm really rooting for the Bandits here. Not only would that mean we go into more Rocket League, which we always want to see, but that would make your prediction not completely accurate and the potential for me to have a completely accurate prediction. So we'll see what happens here. We got 12 seconds left. Luke, who has been the powerhouse, gets a bit of a dunk, but Honored Knight gets a big clear. Zev putting it into the corner. 0 seconds. Do they let it die? No. Honored Knight tries to put it in the corner but can't get back, and we have a Game 5 overtime. Oh, this, I would say, is the most exciting game of the series so far. Honored Knight, a bit of a misread there, and Zev tries to put it in, but what a save from the Honored Knight. He has been looking good as a defender the entire game, and Luke gets the dunk! Luke says, we are not done. We're not out of this yet. He says, Elite, you better switch back to your try-hard cars, because if you keep doing what you're doing, we are going to take this game all the way to Game 7.
And I am genuinely shocked by the performance that Luke just had. He played amazing. I can't tell you. He played amazing. Wow. That's insane. Luke played out of his mind. That's the best I think I've ever seen him play all season. This is not a regular old elite team either. This team was down 3-1 with 1:40-something left. Luke took over 3 straight goals for Bandits, including the overtime winner, and a really nice 2v1. Watch out, Elite, because you are this close to being the first team to ever get reverse sweeped.
Yeah, absolutely, Rich. Luke, we cannot say enough about him. 4 goals in that game. I mean, he did exactly what he needed to do. He didn't let the pressure get to his head. He got it tied up, and not only that, he was able to get that clutch goal at the end there. Coming into Game 6, we'll see if they can keep that same momentum up and take this into a potential Game 7.
As you see, somebody's turned back into their normal cars and learned their lesson. Elite back in their normal cars. Let's see if maybe they're rusty in those cars a little bit. Maybe a little bit of fatigue.
Yeah, it's possible, Rich. You know, they tried to, meme on them in those last 2 games, but they just couldn't pull it together in those other cars. And I'd just like to talk about the Honor Knight. Last game, I mean, on the scoreboard, he only had that one save. Great save from Luke. The Bandits' defense this entire series have just been looking good. I mean, they get worn down a little bit, it seems like, and that's what led to a lot of those elite goals. But overall, they are definitely making great saves.
Yeah, this is a big series for Elite. This would be a turning point, not in the net there, but man, I must tell you, Luke, this series has been breaking out in this series, I would say. In Honor Night,
he tried to get the power shot on net. If he just had a little bit more power on that, it probably would have went through. But a good dunk here from under. Luke gets a good touch to buy more time for his team. Baits out this touch, but Zev is still up going for the backboard read, but he is not able to get it. And a bump from Luke, the smartest play, and Honored Knight is able to put it in the open net. World's hardest Rocket League shot. He had all the pressure on this shot, and he says, it doesn't bother me at all.
I would have missed that. That's all I'm saying. So
I missed that shot like 9 times out of 10. So he is doing phenomenal in this game and puts a bouncer on net to try and get it 2 up, but just not enough. A potential pass mid and
oh my goodness,
the angle. The pass from Luke, he says, teammate, you take this, put it in from that angle. What a shot. And the Bandits are up 2-0 with 3:16 left. Do you think the Elite are starting to get a little bit nervous here? They're back to their, quote, normal cars, but they're just not looking that good. And Honored Knight, no,
Oh.
he misses that one. So unfortunate, but they still have a chance to score here. The pass backboard, and Honored Knight puts it off the backboard again. Luke's still there, just deciding to buy time with a good flick. Keeping that pressure up, and Honored Knight tries to get the shot, but Under is there for the save. Read that perfectly to put it in the corner.
This is becoming such a great series right now. You can't write a better script right now. This is insane.
Absolutely. It was a little bit mundane the first 3 games. Seemed sort of one-sided, but Bandits, they are just putting on a show here. And Luke with the insane control. Who did this man hand his controller to? Because this is a completely different player than we saw in games 1, 2, and 3.
I genuinely cannot believe this. Like, this honestly, this is no offense to Elite, but this makes me so happy seeing the Bandits making this type of comeback. First of all, we would get to possibly see the first ever reverse sweep in RLSA history, and the nets in the net. Don't count Elite out yet, unfortunately. But
yeah, not yet. I mean, we've seen a 3-0 lead get blown before, but that was from the Elite and not the Bandits. So we'll see if they can hold on to this. That puts a little bit more pressure on them, but as long as they can just hold this lead, maybe get another goal, and they will be looking real good to go to Game 7. Honored Knight is up quick for that, trying to get the pinch across to Luke, but just not the power he was looking for. Luke stays on this in the corner, taking his time. Off the ceiling with low boost, gets a good play out to buy time for his team. Honored Knight going for a bump there. Under misses, and Honored Knight tries to get it under Zev, but a great defense there. Defense, not defense. I'm only human. Well, what can I say? And, Zev with the power shot. Getting it 2-3. Only a 1-goal deficit here.
And it's nerve-wracking for everybody now. Don't want to choke this lead. Elite really need to take this game if they want to show that they're a good team. I don't know if you've noticed, but the Bandits becoming a lot more aggressive, and it's tending to work.
Yeah, keeping that pressure up. They're just following each other's touches much better. We see less double commits now, and they're just there when they need to be. Oh, Honored Knight trying to get the dunk on that one. Coming back, Luke gets not exactly the touch he wants, but once again, his teammate is there to help him out. Keeping it in that corner. Low boost for them, but it doesn't matter. They can do all of it with low boost, with high boost. Luke trying to get a pinch into the net here. Not able to get it, unfortunately. Just not enough boost for him. Pass middle and Under. Does not get the shot. Bit of a 1v1 here. Got to avoid the demo. Honored Knight, just not the touch he was looking for. Going for the bump. And Luke actually went back instead of challenged that in the corner. And so close.
Oh, my goodness. 3.
It's up. Does Under get a shot? No, he does not. Zev is there to keep it up, but we are going to Game 7. I'm speechless.
I am too. I've never seen this before. This is absolutely insane. I don't know, man. This is too good.
What a as we have some ping complaints, as you think maybe it's a little bit of an excuse.
Well, I'm not entirely sure what his ping is at, but, they had all the opportunity to get the win in Game 4, in Game 5, and in Game 6, and they chose to go with the cars that they are not used to, and it did not pay out for them.
I am reading stat, and it seems like when the Bandits win, the Bobcats windscreen has been popping up. Elite has been popping up though, but I think it's just a little bit of a malfunction.
Oh yeah, that's definitely probably my fault.
Nah, it's probably just a malfunction, honestly, because it's been happening for a couple of people streaming now. So, but anyways, the more important part is we are in Game 7. So we already know what the series score is, but this is a big one. This is a big game.
Yeah, for all you guys watching out there, as long as I'm streaming, you can expect a bunch of misses and messes up and mess ups. But Zev here able to get 1-0 lead with only 19 seconds in. We've seen great defense from the Honored Knight, but just not able to get the touch he was looking for on that one.
Yeah, this is like we just said, humongous game right now. A lot are on stakes for right now. So we got to see that Game 5, or should I say Game 4, 5, and 6 Luke come out right now.
Yeah, I know. If he can keep that pressure up that he's been putting on this elite team, then I mean, I think we'll both be a little bit blown away having the Bandits win, but they definitely have it in their wheelhouse and the potential to take this win away with a reverse sweep. That would just be phenomenal Rocket League, but it looks like the Elite are putting on their best effort here, trying to take this win in Game 7. Honored Knight, little bit light touch. Didn't have exactly the amount of boost he was looking for. And I think as long... Oh, does he get the open net? It's just wide, and he's not able to read it. But Luke is there, bottom left. Honored Knight choosing to stay there to keep that pressure on the fake jump. And Luke is there to finish it off.
Yeah, this is a this is a fun series, must I say, and we are hoping to have a really good finish. So expect both teams to play to hopefully their peak level. As we've seen, Elite has been getting a bit more aggressive, trying to take a play out of the Elite or the Bandits playbook. And it seems to be working for them as they did score the first goal, but Bandits are right back. But under with an open net.
It's still possible. Ooh, that's not what you like to see. You have to be near perfect at 0 boost to be able to read that. And Luke, they are just getting the angles from this right corner of the Elite side. Open net. Luke says, we're going to go up 1, Game 7. We're here to win and make the Elite look like fools.
Yeah, this is humongous right now. This is, I don't know how else to really explain it because I have no words. I'm so speechless. This is wow.
Yeah, they are just putting on a great show. I mean, we both predicted Elite to take it in 5 or 6 games, but I mean, here we are, Game 7. Bandits up 1, and Honored Knight with the great save and Luke to follow it up. Like their defense in these last 3-4 games has been looking phenomenal.
Absolutely.
And not only that, they're able to turn it into scoring opportunities and goals. That's exactly what you want to see in 2's gameplay. Honored Knight here with a good 50. Luke choosing to grab the boost and wait on backboard. Just kill some time. Oh, what a dunk!
And Under will tie this game at 2. That's a great passing play. Unfortunate touch for Knight there, but Under will be there to put it in the back of the net. And now the Bandits, they could be they could be worried here, but you can't be worried. You have to play with that same play style, and you need to keep Luke on a good standings, because if he has the confidence, man, we've seen what he can do.
Yeah, as long as he believes in himself, he's been able to put up some great goals for their team in these last couple games. So, I mean, honestly, all the pressure in my book is on the Elite, because they, at this point, threw a 3-game lead. So we'll see who's able to capitalize, and just wide. Luke gets a good pass, and the Honored Knight had to squeak it in there perfectly and just missed. Hopefully that doesn't get to their head, so we'll see as they come down into the opponent's side of the field here. Luke staying on this, decides to fake, so Under gets the clear, but a bit of a throwaway. Honored Knight just waiting for his time to come in and attack this ball, takes control of it. Good little air dribble off the backboard. Low boost, though, so we'll see what he can do. Goes for the bump. And now the Elite have a chance to score here, but Honored Knight just still getting that great defensive touches.
Yeah. 30 seconds left in this game 7. We're bound for a great ending here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, is Zev there? Oh, the bit of a double commit. Under not able to find the shot, and they get a clear. Oh, but Under is back, fortunately, taking it into his corner, using the time and the space he has on the ball. Gets a touch and dunk over Luke, but 5 seconds left. Do they finish it off here, or do we go to game 7 overtime, and Under decides to let it drop?
Lock in. This is it. Next goal wins the whole series. This is a huge one.
Golden goal opportunity here, Rich. We have the Bandits, who, if they win this game, are assured a spot in the playoffs. Everything is on the line for them here. Now, the nerves have to be getting to these players, because whoever gets this next goal takes the win. I mean, it's as simple as that. And no! Zev with the miss! He had the chance to take the game there, but he thought the defender was back farther than he actually was, and just not able to get that goal.
As you can see, both teams, they don't look to be playing as confident as before. You can see the slight mistouches and the slight misses, but you can tell the nerves are getting to them. Good save there by Honored Knight.
Absolutely. I mean, I think we've all been in the final game overtime, and the longer that it goes, the more you're in your own head, because you do not want to be the one that makes that mistake that leads to you and your team losing. So we'll see which team can hold it together longer. Oh my gosh, my hands are literally on the top of my head. I have no idea who is going to win this game. Honored Knight with a touch over Under. Over Under. Oh, and a clear out. No! No, and Zev!
Oh, and Zev will win this series in a heartbreaker for the Bandits.
Oh, that is just like you said, heartbreaking.
Oh.
Zev with the golden goal. Honored Knight with the slight misread in the corner, thinking his teammate was back far enough, but Zev saw the opportunity and he hit it into the goal. Luke was not able to get there in time, and you just hate to see it.
That is we're gonna hopefully try for an interview here. That would be I would love to get an interview here. As wow, that was a really good series. I think the only other
Game 7 overtime we have seen this season was the Erads in fire back in week 4 in the most unfortunate way possible to end that series. I don't know if you remember that.
I was the one that owned gold, so of course I remember that one. But yeah, see if you can get these fellas in here for the interview. Oh, but man, what a game. I honestly, at game 7 there, I was rooting for Bandits to win. I wanted to see that reverse sweep. It would have just been such a great way to end that series. Like I said, a little bit mundane in the beginning there, game 1, 2, and 3, but they were able to take it back. And in game 7, they got that win. So I do believe we have Zev here. Are you with us?
Zev?
Yep.
What
Alrighty.
is-
We definitely have some questions for you. Oh my.
Questions are gonna be well answered. Yeah.
What a game. So you guys decided to change to the the unusual cars in games 4, 5, and I do believe game 6. What was going through your guys' heads through those games?
To be honest, game 4, we were right there. We were trolling. I'm gonna be honest. We weren't doing well. I was just trolling. We wanted the cars, different mentality, and then half of that match, probably my internet went ballistic. So
I think we can hear it in your voice as well.
yeah, like I don't know. To be honest, it
Yeah.
was weird.
We were talking about it, and we were talking about how the car change could have possibly affected your guys' mindset there, and we thought maybe you guys got a little too cocky there, and it was a very good series, must we say.
You definitely made it interesting, that is for sure.
You almost got to be the name of the elite, should I say, to get the first time ever reverse swept. So you barely escaped that title, that's for sure.
So Zev, game 7 overtime, with each second that passes by, most players get more and more nervous, not wanting to be the player that makes that mistake that costs their team the win. So what was going through your mind in game 7 overtime there?
I don't know, just trying to stay calm. We knew we could take the game if we just played decent, a bit better. My mentality was completely ruined because of my lag, so I was trying to keep calm. Also kind of ruined Under's mentality, so we were just trying to stay calm, and that's what we did.
Well, you guys got a great win here. It doesn't necessarily matter if you win in 4 games or in 7. Taking that win is what matters. Now, you potentially knocked out the Bandits from the playoff spot. It depends on how the Wingdings play against their matchup. If the Wingdings lose, then the Bandits are still in. But do you have anything to say to the Bandits taking this win?
I mean, yeah, they're decent players. I think they can definitely clutch up. I think Wingdings might lose. It's possible. I think they could definitely be contenders for that playoff spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And any thoughts about going into the playoffs? I think this was the final week before playoffs. So do you guys have any specific strategies or thoughts going into that?
Yeah, our strategy is normally like I tried to get like it's not gameplay normally. It's just I want to get in the lower side of the bracket, which is 3rd place, 3rd seed, where amigos are not sitting in the next bracket once you win. So we could definitely get a better run on our playoff bracket. I don't know if you guys can hear me, right? Because
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can.
My Discord says I have 500 MS. So.
No, we can hear you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Time to move out of the McDonald's Wi-Fi internet and upgrade that for the playoffs, because I'm sure you will need it going up against some of the heavy-hitting teams coming into the playoffs here. But, Rich, you got anything else to ask Zev here?
Well, it seems as if the Stars win whenever they play, for right now it seems that you will be playing Stars in the playoffs in the wild card round, and you played them week 1 and lost in 7. Do you have any words on that, or any not specific strategies, but anything towards looking towards that?
I'm gonna be honest. They're definitely a beatable team for us. I just
Oh.
gotta lock in the internet, to be honest.
Alright.
I'm gonna definitely lock into gameplay wise. I think we can beat them. I think me and Under have the potential. We just can't let things get to our head.
Definitely don't go into Gizmos or Proteus, I would say, for the future.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Well, you definitely gave us some good laughs, and you guys sure put on a great series of Rocket League. I'm sure all the viewers enjoyed it too. So thanks again for joining us, Zev, and we're looking forward to seeing how you guys fare in the playoffs.
Yeah.
All right. And one thing I want to say too, it was kind of funny that first week of RLC, the same thing was happening with my ping. I would have to play on hotspot, and it's just kind of funny that I'll have to play on the same ping or like lagging last week and first week.
What
Yeah.
a coincidence.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, thanks again for joining us. And like I said, we're looking forward to seeing you and the Elite in the playoffs.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys.
Yeah, have a good
Yeah.
night.
Bye. Night.
Rich,
Wow.
I honestly, I couldn't ask for more exciting ending games there. That was just phenomenal. A little bit of a more of a mundane way to end it with that open net, but honestly, it was great. I love Game 7 overtime.
Yeah, that was I honestly feel reverse sweeps are one of the best ways to reach a game 7. I sometimes think it's even better than back and forth series because of just everything going into it. One team's super nervous, both teams are super nervous, and I don't think I could have casted a better series with you tonight.
I agree with you. I will apologize to anybody who thought it was pretty scuffed. This was my first time actually running the stream, so it will just get better and better from here. So bear with me, but we just laugh at ourselves and keep on chugging.
Yeah, I'm sure it was fine. I think the commentary and the gameplay itself was good enough. So
yeah, good enough. All right, Rich, I definitely enjoyed myself. Thanks for joining me here, and we will be ending it with that.
Yep.